Panic as fresh crisis hits PDP in state over 2023. Fresh crises are erupting in Plateau, Ekiti, Kaduna, Ogun, and other state chapters of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) as political actors in the state have begun calculations ahead of the 2023 general elections. There is anxiety in the state as political rivalry over control of party structures ahead of 2023 is gaining momentum, with political gladiators nursing different ambitions and interests. Some party stalwarts have, however, expressed fears that if the Prince Uche Secondus led National Working Committee (NWC) does not wade in to save the situation, the crisis, which were deepening by the day, would spell doom for the party in the next general elections. In Plateau, two factions of the party have emerged in form of caretaker committees, while one faction is led by Honorable Nandom Pinap. The other is led by Mr. Yakubu Shoko. The Pinap faction is allegedly backed by the party's governorship candidate in 2019 elections, Senator Jeremiah Hussaini, while the Choko-led committee is allegedly backed by a former governor of the state, Senator Jonan Jang, and the PDP National Secretary, Senator Umar Sahuri. Daily Trust reports that both factions are claiming legitimacy and authenticity, while the national leadership of the party has maintained silence. In Ekiti, Daily Trust gathered that while there are parallel ward executives across the state, there is a standing suit instituted to stop the party from recognizing the list of executives produced by the Haruna Mano-led World Congress Committee in the state. The state chapter of the PDP was thrown into a fresh crisis when the Olujimi and Fayose factions produced parallel executive lists after a botched Congress. A stalwart of the party in Ekiti State, Senator Duru Fasheyi, however, said NWC intervention is necessary to restore peace to the party, unite the members, and ensure the party's ability to return to power in Ekiti. The Kaduna chapter of the party is also engulfed in crisis, leading to the suspension and expulsion of key party stalwarts in the state. Senator Suleiman Akuyi, Dr. John Danfulani, and 4 others were on May 16, 2020, suspended from the party over alleged anti-party activities, which the PDP said was backed by Section 57 of the party's constitution of 2017 as amended. The state publicity secretary of the PDP caretaker committee, Abraham Koto, had on Tuesday said the 7-man disciplinary committee headed by Hamza Ishaq Dama Awayi had sent letters of invitation to all the suspended members to appear before it, but that only Ashimu Gaba appeared to defend the allegation against him. Carter stated that after consultation with some critical stakeholders of the party, the state working committee had met on Monday to consider the recommendations of the disciplinary committee, which recommended expulsion of Okuyi and others. He said while Okoye's expulsion was reviewed to a 6-month suspension, that of Dr. Danfulani and Ubale Solmanduna was upheld. Reacting, Danfulani said the party's constitution has no provision for a caretaker committee and that as such his expulsion from the party cannot stand. He said that only a fully elected state executive had the right to set up a disciplinary committee. He further said the matters the committee sat on were before a state high court and a federal high court, adding that their action is in contempt. I want to assure them that their action can't stand. It's an action in futility, a waste of energy and time. The PDP National Publicity Secretary, Kola Ologbondiyan, told our correspondent in an interview that the issue will soon be resolved internally. Wow, game of politics. I tell you, see, as far as politics is concerned, it will get to a stage some people will not even want to leave the position of which they have expired of being in that position, but yet they still want to resume. They still want to continue being in that position. That is the problem that is actually causing this crisis right now. Well, in case you don't know, the cause of the crisis is this. Well, I think it's all about the inauguration of the new World Executive Committee of the party nationwide, in which accusing fingers are being pointed at its national chairman, Prince Uche Secondus, and National Working Committee, fine, they call them NWC, of mismanaging the exercise because of their personal interest. And now findings revealed that the tenure of the occupant going by the constitution of the party expired by 11:59 p.m. on Thursday last week, and while the new ESCOs were expected to be inaugurated, you understand, they were expected to be inaugurated on Friday, May 1st, in those states where the Congress had already been concluded before the lockdown orders occasioned by the coronavirus pandemic in the country. So now it was gathered that the fresh crisis had sharply divided the NYC, with some members accusing the national chairman of the party, Prince Secondus, of not implementing the collective decisions of the body of the letter on vital issues for the progress of the party. Now, according to one of the aggrieved members of the NWC, all is not well in the party right now. They said their national chairman is the only one that can explain the case of the current issues being raised concerning the inauguration of the World ESCOs, because they have sat as a body and resolved that the exercise should be put on hold on some places such as Ekiti, Kano, Cross River and others, where they had some issue to be resolved. But to the surprise of everyone, the press statement on the decision was never made public. So their findings now reveals that the non-release of the statement at the appropriate time gave room for manipulations. For instance, in Ekiti State, where they have some issues to resolve, 2 parallel ESCOs were inaugurated, one on Thursday and the second one was on Friday. So you can imagine, they said they even learned that they went to court over the matter under the lockdown. While there was lockdown, they were operating. So you can imagine. So what I just see to this is that in any game of politics, there's always a form of betrayal, and that's it. Now you can't expect disagreement not to occur. So that is it. That is why I always tell people, when it comes to politics, there is no straightforwardness. It's always a dirty game, and it's only God that will help us. And my prayer is that there will be peace in this aspect, and that is it. Well, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.